Hi everyone, my name is Marsha Hazira and my metrics number is 0608023F1053 and I'll be presenting on my case, which is case 4 for my subject professional ethics. Thank you. And for my case, which is case 4, is when you are the audit partner for a group subsidiary company. During the audit, you found that the company won 2 big overseas contracts, but there was no clear record of how or when they were offered and approved. At the same time, large unknown payments were made, which were later linked to people from foreign government offices. You also found that the finance director told their staff to create purchase orders that were not from approved suppliers, but they were still added to the company's account. The company was fined several times for breaking environmental laws such as going over carbon limits and not handling waste properly. The directors did nothing to stop it, and the finance director asked staff to hide these fines by recording them under cost of sales. You have audited this company for 3 years and have never seen. Here are the ethical problems that are related to the case. The first one is false accounting. The finance director hid penalty charges under cost of sales to fool the auditors. Suspicious payments. The second one is auditor found large payments made to people linked with foreign governments. And the third one is lack of transparency. 2 overseas contracts had poor records and little openness. The fourth one is unreported illegal acts. Auditors may know about bribery, fraud, or environmental lawbreaking, but didn't report it. The fifth one is auditor independence at risk. The same auditor who worked for 3 years, which could affect their objectivity. And the last but not least is breaking environmental laws. The company kept breaking rules on carbon emissions and waste disposal. There are 3 ethical threats that I could find in this case. The first one is self-interest threat. Auditors may hide issues to keep the client happy. The second one is familiarity threat. Long work with the company can make auditors become biased. The third and last but not least is intimidation threat. Management may pressure auditors to stay silent. And so here are the parties that were affected. The first one is audit firm and partner. They risk losing reputation if they ignore the issue. The second one is parent company. They may face legal trouble and image damage. Here are more from the affected parties. The first one, from where I left off, is subsidiary company. They could get fined for fraud or rule breaking. And the last but not least is shareholders and investors. They need truthful reports to make decisions. Here are the fundamental principles of ethics that I could find in this case. The first one is integrity. The finance director hid payments and penalties, showing dishonesty. The second one is professional competence and due care. Auditors must work carefully and question unclear payments to find fraud. The third one is objectivity. Working with the same client for years may reduce the auditor's fairness. And last but not least is professional behavior. Since management hid facts and broke rules, auditors must stay honest and avoid false information. And here are the key considerations that I could find. The first one is legal and ethical duty. Auditors must report illegal acts, even if it breaks confidentiality. The second one is professional skepticism. They should question unusual transactions carefully. The third one is public trust. Unethical actions can damage trust in auditors. More from key considerations that I could find and from where I left off. The fourth one is reputation at risk. Illegal or unethical acts can harm the company's image and trust. The last one is improvement chance. The company can fix controls and act more ethically. There are 4 solutions that I could find to address this case. The first one is by ignoring the issue, which is not okay, and it breaks ethics and support wrongdoing. The second solution is talk to the finance director. It's somewhat okay as it allows fixing, but risky since they are involved. The third solution is report to the management or audit committee. This is good since it lets higher ups investigate and act. The fourth solution is to withdraw and report to authorities. This is the best which it protects integrity and follows the law.
Out of all solutions that I gave, solution 4 is the best solution. This is because we report the issue to the audit committee, and if no action is taken, withdraw and report to regulators and authorities if needed. There are 4 justifications that support my solution. This is because, number 1, it protects auditors' integrity and independence. The second one, it meets duty to report illegal acts. And the third one, it follows ethics of honesty and fairness. And the fourth one is avoids linked to false or unethical reporting.
And so, in conclusion, this case involves serious ethics issues like bribery, false accounting, and hiding penalties, which break key principles such as honesty, fairness, and professionalism. The auditor should stay truthful and independent to collect more evidence and report issues to management or authorities if needed. Management should strengthen controls, follow laws, and stay transparent to protect the company's reputation. Thank you. That is all from me.